Hey everyone, Baseballchickie here. Sorry it took me so long to do this. I got swamped with some other stuff, but I'm here now, and I'm going to answer some questions from the luxury of my bed because I'm too lazy to set anything up and I've been too busy. So I'm going to answer Twitter questions. Let me open Twitter on my iPad because I can't use it on my phone since I'm recording on my phone at the moment. Play with my hair like I always do. Just give me 1 second. I should have did this before I started recording. That would have made sense. But I will say I do appreciate that you guys love my accent so much. I get a kick out of that because I went to broadcasting school and I have a degree in broadcasting. And the first thing they told me the very first day I was there was that I should lose my accent, or that I have to lose my accent. And obviously I didn't. So I don't know if that was money well spent. But let's go through, close out some porn. Okay, let's go through some questions. Actually, first off, I'm going to save the baseball questions for a different video because I'm pretty sure even though most people follow me for maybe for baseball, I don't tweet about baseball very much. I'll explain why quickly. I don't tweet about baseball a lot because usually when I do, I get bombarded with fighting and stupid comments and whatnot, and I don't have the patience obviously to fight with people. I'm not there to fight with people, so it's sort of frustrating, and that's why I really don't tweet about baseball a lot. I know people mention that I should change my ad, which I'll never do. I mean, I love baseball, so it is what it is that I don't speak about it as much as maybe some of you would like. But I am a baseball fan. I watch baseball like a psychopath. But I'll save that for another video, so in case you're not interested in baseball and that's nice and boring, you guys don't have to watch that. You can watch this video for regular questions and then the other video for baseball. Okay, let's see. Favorite cartoon? I don't even know because I was never really a big cartoon person. Even as a kid, I always watched sports and wrestling. I guess nowadays it would, like The Simpsons and Family Guy. I don't really even know. I loved Fraggle Rock even though it wasn't a cartoon. If you could go to dinner with any famous horror movie legend, who would it be? Well, that's Robert Englund. I mean, God, he's tattooed all over my back. Chili cheese fries or ultimate nachos? Neither, because I have horrible taste buds and I don't like a lot of food. So, my question is, how much time per day do you spend preparing material for social media post? Not much. Usually it just, I try to make it so that I won't be insulting anybody, because nowadays you could just spin everything. I'm not wearing any pants, so I gotta make sure that people can spin everything. So sometimes I'll reread a tweet a few times to make sure that it's not too bad. I get enough hate to begin with, so don't want to have to deal with more. Pictures and stuff is different. It just depends on what kind of day I'm having. If I think I'm having a good day. Sorry, my dogs are in the background making noises, but those are my pups. Here comes one. They want to be in the videos. Let's see. Favorite baseball team? The baseball stuff I'm going to do. Favorite episode of Night Court? Oh my God, there's so many. Oh my God, there's so many. Oh, I don't even think I have. Oh my God, there's so many. Most of the ones with John Ashton I loved, or Aston, however you say it, Aston. Him and Harry Anderson were just so adorable together. Cute accent, where is it from? I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I've said this a few times. Brooklyn born and raised, that's all I know. If you could pick only one genre of music to listen to for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? Let's see. I listen to everything except country. I just can't get into country. It makes my ears bleed. No offense to anybody who loves country. I know most of the world loves country, but I can't do it. Technically, I'm like a gothic metal chick. I don't really play it around people because most people don't like it. But I listen to heavy metal and classic rock and you know, everything. I mean, there's really not much that I don't like. If I had to choose, like, for the rest of my life, it would probably be like Peter Gabriel, Typo Negative, and the Beatles, despite the fact that I'm wearing a Rolling Stones shirt. Who is the better Ghostbuster, Peter, Egon, Winston, or Ray? I could never pick a better Ghostbuster. They're all fantastic. That's not how I say fantastic, by the way. Sorry, I'm trying to go through. I should have just picked out Yeah, are you single? Okay, so my personal life, I really don't discuss online, mostly because I do get, you know, I think everybody gets their fair share of negative tweets and comments and whatnot. Obviously, more followers you have, more attention, you're going to get more crap. Um, you know, my friends and whatnot didn't sign up for this. I did. So I've always been very personal about my personal life. I don't even like posting pictures of my dogs. Like, that's how old school I kind of am. I think that nowadays most people just throw everything out there, and it's you know, it's not always good. I'm not married. I've never been married. I've never even been engaged. I have no children. Even if I did, I wouldn't put them on social media. You know, it's just my personal preference. And obviously, you see, I don't tweet pictures really of me with friends and whatnot, because quite honestly, if you say something negative about me, I can deal with it. Can you tell I'm Italian? I know sign language. The hands are a lot. I'm sorry. But if you say something to me, I can deal with it. Even though I'm not really thick-skinned, I'm super sensitive, and a lot of things will bother me. You kind of just learn to ignore it. Sometimes I just don't even read responses because I just don't want to see the negative. But you know, if I were to post a picture with somebody else and somebody said something negative, I would lose my mind. So I prefer to just deal with stuff with me, and that's how I like it, and that's how I go about it. So I really don't discuss my personal life. You know, do I know celebrities? I mean, I don't know what you consider celebrities, so sure, I do. You really don't see me tweeting anything like that. I mean, even when my father was sick and eventually passed away, and he was my best friend, I really didn't discuss it much. I wasn't out there saying everything, because that's just how I go about things. So as far as my personal life goes, I like to just keep it, you know, that I don't ask people their stuff. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't faze me in the slightest bit. I just go about life, and that's it, and it is what it is. So let's see, I'm trying to, I really should have, like, what's my all-time favorite 80s movie? Are you kidding me? How could I pick an all-time 80s movie? I'm like the 80s queen. I can never just pick one. My god, my whole life is like 80s movies. Do I collect baseball cards or just nightmare stuff? No, I used to collect baseball cards. Back in the 90s, I did more. I don't do it anymore. I have baseball memorabilia up the wazoo. You have no idea. I could literally have my own Hall of Fame. But I do collect, yes, I collect Nightmare on Elm Street, Ghostbusters, Golden Girls. I have some Saw, Child's Play. I'm looking at my collections. I have a lot of stuff. RoboCop, a lot of stuff. Like, I love it all. Like, I love my house. I have so much stuff, and I love just looking at everything. My favorite all-time baseball player, there's two of them, Mike Piazza, Don Mattingly. They're both tattooed on me, on my wrists. There you go. A lot of dream date questions. I don't even know what a dream date. I don't think that way. It doesn't. I never go about stuff like that. Let's see if there's another good question. Let's see how long this video is gonna go. Which is better, The Sandlot or The Godfather? I've never seen The Godfather. I've never seen any of The Godfathers, and I'm Italian. But so I'd go with The Sandlot. Would you ever do an OnlyFans or fans only? No, I won't. Not my thing. I don't, just, no. I've answered that question before. I would not do nudity. Not gonna happen. Mystery is way more sexy than nudity. I'm probably doing like the worst camera angle looking down like this. Not a question, but would you go to hardcore shows again? Uh-oh. Yes, I used to go to hardcore shows because I love hardcore music, New York hardcore scene. I was involved in it for a little while. I wouldn't even say very long, a few years. I went to shows a lot. I loved the music. The scene was a little rough for me at the time. I had a lot going on. But yeah, I would go again. Definitely. It's my, oh my god, it's like my blood. What's my favorite NES game? Ooh. I guess, oh man. It would probably be either Tyson's Punch-Out or Tetris. Tetris was Nintendo, right? I think so. Yeah, probably. One of those. I love your accent. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you for all the marriage proposals. I appreciate that. A lot of questions. I'm trying to skim through it and not make this video be like a half an hour long. I don't need a filter. I appreciate that. Everybody can use a filter. It always helps. It always helps. Do I chew or swallow baked beans? You know what's funny about that? I do that with cheese. I can't chew cheese. It completely grosses me out to chew cheese. I have a lot of food issues, but chewing cheese is absolutely disgusting to me, so I either have to swallow it or not have it at all. Like, just, there's no... what's the most interesting thing about you no one really knows? Oh my god, I have no idea. I would have to think about that. If you could live anywhere other than America, where would it be? Probably London. I've always wanted to go to London. I've never been to London. I've never been, oh, that was another, I got that asked a few times. I've never been outside of the United States. I would love to go to London and Italy, obviously, for obvious reasons. London, it rains all the time, that's why I want that, but... All right, let me go to Instagram. Have you ever visited Los Angeles? Nope, not yet. Hopefully I'll get out there someday. Oh, Hulk Hogan or Randy Savage, wrestling questions. I love wrestling. I never liked Hogan, so anybody other than Hogan. So I would go with Savage. I could not stand Hulk Hogan. Even when I was little, it just drove me out of my mind. What was the song that got you into Weird Al? Oh Lord, I Lost on Jeopardy. I drove my parents probably crazy with that song because I like that song and Jeopardy. So you got double dose. But love Weird Al. Sign my petition still. It's still going. It'll be going for a while because I'm going to just keep it on. But love Weird Al. He should be in the Hall of Fame. He's just such a sweetheart. And his music is fantastic. Where do you get your shoes and collectibles from? Mostly online. I have some sites online. I don't like going out. I don't like going out, but I don't like going to malls and stuff like that. So I pretty much go online and buy everything. The baseball questions, which I said I'll cover. Thank you. I like people who appreciate my eyes. Appreciate that. Usually it's the boobs, but... Top 3 things a guy has to do to impress you. Yeah, there's no requirements. How tall am I? I'm 5'3". I'm not tall. I'm medium, I guess. But I have long legs. I'm short torsoed. See? Short torsoed, long legs, big boobs, and that's that. Who really is your favorite horror fave? Michael, Freddy, or Jason? I have a back full of Freddy Krueger tattoos. So if that don't answer it, Freddy Krueger is the best. I will fight anybody to the death on this. Have I ever posed to? No, nor would I ever. Despite, just go through this real quick. You know, online personalities can be very deceiving. Obviously, you're going to most likely see the best of a person. Right now, not really. I didn't feel like getting dressed up to do this. And I didn't feel like doing a whole bunch of stuff because it was just taking me so long to get there. But, you know, I am probably one of the most insecure people you could ever meet. Ask any of my legit friends who know me, will attest to that. So online, sometimes, you know, you know, as you could see, most times I'm in, you know, 80 shirts and looking silly most of the time with my goofiness, and I would say maybe 5% of my life do I show myself more. It's just an uncomfortableness that I have with my own issues, and you know, so online can be very deceiving. I'm pretty much true to, you know, to everything else. Not that I'm lying about anything, because I'm not. But, you know, I don't walk around with, like, my boobs hanging out all the time. And congratulations to everybody who can do that, because, whew, I wish I had that kind of self-esteem. I just don't. But you know, the pictures that you see and everything is me. But usually it takes a lot for me to say, you know, it'll take a lot for me to post this video. Like that's how much of a struggle it can be. So, you know, sometimes it's not as easy as it looks. But I do appreciate everybody. I mean, it's really heartwarming and sweet that everybody gets a kick out of me and my uniqueness, and those who think I'm pretty. It's just struggle to even say it out of, you know, say that in my mouth. And those who are asking, my big goofy ring, yeah, it's a ring. It's a ring. My nails are real. You know, I am Italian and I do know sign language, so my hands move a lot. Best concert you've ever seen? Ooh, I've been to a lot of concerts. I would probably be biased and say Peter Gabriel. He puts on an amazing show. Depeche Mode puts on an amazing show. Yeah, probably one of theirs. Prince was absolutely phenomenal. I saw him back in 2011. He was great. Favorite superhero? Captain America or Batman? One or the other. You always seem so positive and happy. How do you do it? Rewind back to the self-esteem thing. It's you know, I like to, I am happy and I'm very smiley, and I like to portray that, you know, outward, because, you know, I mean, everybody has bad days and stuff, and you know, if you're having a bad day and whatnot, me personally, I like to kind of retreat and keep it to myself until I can get over it, and then I can go back to being my happy self. I don't like being miserable around people. So I don't like to do that, you know, on social media. I mean, who wants to see like a puss face? But, you know, negative seems to be such a big thing these days, and it's sad that, you know, there's not more positiveness, and it's the word, right? Positivity. That was probably the better word. English major here. Can't even think of the word. Could I possibly listen to you talk for an hour? This video is going on almost 20 minutes, and I'm still going to do the baseball video, so you're getting close to it. Yeah, there's a lot of sports questions. Like I said, I'm going to cover the baseball ones in another video, so, you know, for people who are not really into baseball, because it can be, you know, if you're not into it, it can be kind of boring. Somebody asked what other sports I watch. I watch everything except basketball. Basketball is the one sport I just never could get into. I'm a huge tennis fan. I like NASCAR. I don't watch NASCAR as much as I used to. All my guys retired, and it just doesn't interest me as much anymore. But I watch hockey and football, maybe a little less. But baseball's my life. That's why I'm called Baseballchickie. That it is. It's been my life, my whole life, and it's going to stay that way, no matter what they try to do to ruin it. They should not put the designated hitter in the National League, though. I'll go through that over there. I mean, the American League. Yeah, the National League, sorry. Please, Lord, stop trying to ruin my sport. But anyway, this video is going on almost 20 minutes, and I don't want to keep boring you. So if you have any other questions, you can always ask. I try to respond to people. It's really hard to respond to everybody, but I do appreciate you all. You guys are just so fantastic, and I love you. And hopefully you enjoy this, and I will see you soon. Mwah!